As we age, our bodies change in many ways, and one change that often goes unmentioned is the unique odor that can develop as we get older. It can be tough to address this issue because it may hurt feelings or cause embarrassment, especially for beloved grandparents. Let me tell you a story about a woman named Nancy Miller who, at 68, faced this exact situation. One day her granddaughter asked her, "Grandma, why do you always have a weird smell? Mom says it's just your scent." Hearing those words felt like a punch to her heart. Despite living a clean and proper life, she realized her granddaughter no longer wanted to sit with her, even slightly wrinkling her nose when asked for a hug. That night, Nancy pulled the blanket over her head and cried because she couldn't understand why this was happening to her. Does this scenario sound familiar? Maybe you've noticed family members keeping a bit of distance or friends who seem hesitant to engage closely. You're not alone, and in this video, we'll explore why this happens and how you can eliminate those unpleasant odors quickly and easily. In fact, studies show that nearly 99% of seniors over 60 may not notice this odor themselves, but those around them often can. Sadly, most families don't mention it, leaving seniors unaware of the problem. Today, I'll explain the science behind these changes in our bodies and share some practical steps you can take to help tackle this issue effectively. With just a few adjustments in your daily routine, you can significantly enhance your freshness and confidence. Hey everyone, welcome back to Bloom and Nourish. Before we begin, I would really appreciate it if you could like this video. Your support helps spread these important lessons about health. If you haven't subscribed yet, now is a great time to do so. Just click that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to ensure you don't miss any valuable content from us. So stick around and let's dive in. You might be wondering what causes this distinct older person smell. Can it really be due to just a lack of bathing? The answer is more complicated than that, so let's break it down. Our bodies undergo three main changes as we age, which all contribute to the odors we sometimes encounter. Number one is changes in sweating. When we are younger, our bodies can sweat significantly, often producing about a quart of sweat each day. However, after reaching 60, this amount can drop to less than half. You might be thinking, how can I smell if I'm sweating less? In reality, it's the opposite. Sweat acts as a natural cleanser for our skin, flushing out toxins and bacteria. When we sweat less, those unwanted substances can remain on our skin, leading to increased odor. For example, Nancy Clark, who is 71, once asked, "I barely sweat, so why do I smell?" The answer is that without enough sweat to clean away those impurities, the odors can build up. Similarly, Robert Evans, at 73, mentioned, "Back in the day, I sweated buckets and worried about the smells, but now that's gone. And I thought that was a good thing. But apparently it's bad." Interestingly, the key takeaway is that less sweat means more skin buildup, which ultimately leads to that distinct smell. Number two is changes in skin oils. As we age, the oil our skin produces, known as sebum, also changes. The chemistry of sebum in younger days is different from how it behaves in older age. When we get older, sebum becomes altered to form a compound called nonanol. This compound is primarily responsible for the distinct odor commonly associated with older individuals. After decades of studying this, I've found that nonanol levels tend to spike starting around the age of 50 and continue to peak at around 70. This oxidized fatty acid is almost entirely absent in younger skin, and its presence in older skin can be a primary source of odor. Number three is the changes in saliva production. Another factor influencing odor is the reduction in saliva production. As we age, our body may produce less saliva, over a 50% drop in fact. Saliva is essential for cleaning the mouth, balancing acidity, and reducing harmful bacteria. When saliva levels decline, it can lead to a dry mouth, bad breath, and ultimately, that unpleasant smell again. Linda Harris, age 69, shared, "My mouth's dry and I can smell it when I talk. I'm shy around my grandkids and I have to stand back. If you think about it, it makes sense. Daily showers, deodorants, and mouthwash won't keep odors away because these 3 changes I just discussed contribute significantly. Now let's get to the solutions. If you're finding value in these insights so far, I encourage you to comment number 1 below and let me know you're here. Your engagement means a lot and helps others find this information too. Number 1 is to stay hydrated. One of the simplest and most effective things you can do is to drink plenty of water. Aim to consume at least 6 glasses of warm water each day. When you wake up, have 1 glass of warm water to kickstart your metabolism. The key is to stay hydrated. Water acts as your body's natural sweeper, flushing out toxins and impurities through urine. Margaret Adams, who is 72, initially found it challenging to incorporate morning water into her routine. However, she stuck with it, and after a month, she couldn't imagine skipping it. Now my skin feels better, and my grandkid says I smell nice. To help build this habit, try to space out your water consumption. Have 1 glass when you wake up, 1 before lunch, 1 in the afternoon, 1 before dinner, and 1 before bed. Number 2, gentle exercise, daily walks in the sun. Next, let's talk about light exercise, a crucial component in combating unpleasant odors. All you need is a gentle 20-minute walk each day. Don't worry, you don't need to do any strenuous train. A simple stroll outside works wonders. Sunshine can help eliminate bad skin bacteria, and a little bit of sweat from your walk is enough to flush out those toxins. Fred Taylor, who experienced some discomfort initially, found that starting with just 10 minutes of walking each day improved his endurance over time. Just remember to avoid walking during the hottest parts of the day. Try going before 10 a.m. or after 4 p.m. when the weather is milder. Number 3 is regular showers. Showering daily is essential for preventing odors. Use warm water. Aim for a temperature between 100 degree and 104 degree, because scalding hot water can damage your skin's protective barrier. During your shower, pay close attention to scrubbing those areas that trap odor, such as skin folds behind your neck, armpits, and any other areas that tend to accumulate sweat and bacteria. It's crucial to avoid just skimming over these spots. Using a washcloth or loofah can help scrub away bacteria effectively. Many of my patients, like Susan Brooks at 66, found that focusing on scrubbing their armpits and chest resulted in remarkably improved freshness. Just a gentle touch is required. Avoid rough scrubbing, as this can hurt your skin. Number 4 is foot care. Don't forget about your feet. They have plenty of sweat glands that, if neglected, can lead to unwanted smells. When washing your feet, ensure you clean between your toes and dry them thoroughly afterward. This helps avoid creating an environment where bacteria can thrive. Many people may not realize how crucial foot care is. John Miller, at 68, faced persistent foot odor until he started scrubbing between his toes and drying them properly. He discovered that regularly washing and keeping his feet dry allowed him to navigate family gatherings without issue. Number 5 is to mind your diet. The foods you eat matter significantly too. Incorporating more antioxidant-rich foods, such as tomatoes, apples, and strawberries, can help combat odors associated with aging. These foods can slow down the oxidation process, which contributes to smell. Garlic can help with body odor as it contains allicin. Eating 1 or 2 cloves daily can enhance your health and decrease the smell. Additionally, focus on consuming watery fruits and vegetables, like watermelons and cucumbers. They act as natural detoxifiers, aiding in flushing out toxins through urine. For example, Nancy Miller, at 68, started incorporating half a cucumber and a tomato into her daily meals, and she noticed a significant reduction in body smell. Now, let's address clothing and gear. Sometimes the impact this has on odor within your home cannot be understated. Number 1, swap clothes. Often, change your clothes and underwear regularly. Wearing items that have been soaked in sweat or body oils can contribute to lingering smells. Aim to wash them after each wear, particularly in warmer months. Robert Harris, at 72, realized that after swapping out his clothes daily, his body odor improved significantly. Number 2 is to wash bedding frequently. Consider how many hours you spend sleeping. During that time, sweat, sebum, and skin flakes accumulate on your pillows and sheets. If you're not washing them on a weekly basis, that buildup can lead to unpleasant odors. Linda Parker, at 75, reported significant improvements in her room's smell after switching to weekly bedding washes. Number 3 is footwear. You should rotate your shoes too. Give them time to breathe and dry out before wearing them again. Baking soda can be an excellent natural deodorizer for footwear. Paul King, at 69, learned the hard way that daily sock swaps kept foot odor at bay. Number 4. Air out rooms. Regular air circulation is key. Open your windows twice a day for about 10 minutes each to let fresh air in. This helps ensure that any moisture or odor lingering can escape. Fred Taylor found that a little fresh air made a remarkable difference in how his home felt. So let's recap. The unpleasant odor that many seniors experience often results from decreased sweating, changes in skin oils, reduced saliva production, a poor diet, and neglected hygiene practices. To tackle those issues, start by drinking over 6 cups of warm water daily and go for a 20-minute walk in the sun. Make sure to scrub the key areas we discussed during daily showers, care for your feet properly, and eat plenty of antioxidant-rich foods. Don't forget to wash your clothes and bedding regularly and air out your living spaces. These changes don't require fancy products or expensive treatments, just a focus on your daily self-care routine. Implementing these adjustments can help improve not just your smell, but also boost your relationships with family and friends, and enhance your overall self-esteem. If you found this video helpful, please hit like, subscribe, and share it with others who may need these insights. Together, let's reclaim our confidence and enjoy our golden years without the fear of unwelcome odors. Thank you for watching. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear how you plan to implement these tips into your life. Let's keep learning and growing together. See you in the next video.